Hello and welcome to our Pokemon Showdown Sun and Moon team building session. Today we are here with the little adorable Mimikyu plushie doll thing, because you know I wanted to use it, I really did. I like it. Ghost Fairy type, kind of unique typing, well very unique typing. But the main reason I want to use this is because honestly, this ability. I've already got a set made, but this ability, it's so powerful to have this ability. If the Pokemon is Mimikyu, it takes 0 damage the first time it is attacked in battle. This basically means it starts off the game with a substitute, meaning it is guaranteed to get at least one setup move. And because of that, I've run max special defense, it's going to be specially defensive for the most part, and it's going to also run bulk up. So this thing is going to be bulky, hard to kill, and overall annoying. It gets double stab in Shadow Claw and Play Rough, which I mean, they don't really pair greatly. Ghost Fairy is a strange typing, but it also gets Pain Split to recover its health back, meaning we can bulk up more, return more with damage, etc, etc. Although one thing I am going to slightly change is I'm going to lower its special defense a little bit, because most of the time we are going to be on physical attackers, and I would rather have a slightly higher attack stat so we can return some damage back. So that being in mind, we are looking for something to cover Mimikyu's weaknesses, and we can only use these Pokemon that are in the new section. Anything out of this is all OU by the way, all of this is Pokemon Showdown's new OU section because nothing's been split up yet. All of this is OU, but anything lower than that in this bank cannot be used, as I just found out when I tried to record this with Pokemon that were being used from this bank. Specifically, Mew, with a certain load of moves that it could not learn. So, how we're going to do this is we're only going to take Pokemon from this area, which is actually a little bit annoying and a little bit harder to build a team around. But to start off with, we're just going to go to the most broken Pokemon they introduced in Gen 7. They brought out Toxapex. Regenerator, Stockpile, Recover. It's pretty much going to be a staple on everyone's team, just because of how strong it is, basically. So it's going to run Toxic and it's going to run Scald. It's just complete setup and wall. Nothing gets through this. These defenses are way too high. And it has access to Stockpile and Recover. It's so strong. It's absolutely ridiculous. We can run Rocky Helmet, or we can run Leftovers. We're going to go with Rocky Helmet so people that hit us do some damage to themselves. We don't really have a name for you. The other thing that makes this really good is it does get a new version of Protect called Baneful Bunker, meaning anything that attacks into the Pokemon gets poisoned. So like say you're like smacking it with a knockoff, you're going to get poisoned. It's a bit like Spiky Shield, but a little bit better in my opinion, because poison's residual damage and pretty constant damage as well. So we are going to be running with this thing. It's weak to Psychic and Ground. That's a pairing. A Dark Flying type would be very, very nice to pair with it, but there's not a great specially defensive Dark Flying type. There's like Mandibuzz, Honchkrow, I can't even think of another one. I cannot think of another one. There's Hydreigon though. Specially defensive Hydreigon. That doesn't sound terrible. Although Guzzlord. Assault Vest Guzzlord? That can take hits. Look at that HP stat. Of course he can take hits. Let's go. We're running Assault Vest Guzzlord right now. We're doing it. We're absolutely doing it. We're going to Crunch, Dragon Claw, Earthquake. I wouldn't mind running Gyro Ball for fairies, but Poison Jab might be better. I don't really know. Depends on the fairy. I think we'll run... Although Heavy Slam. I don't know how fat this thing is. Look at it. There's no way Heavy Slam isn't doing a ton of damage, right? Right. I think we're running Heavy Slam. I think we're doing it. And we're going to run Max HP, Max Attack. Do we want Max Attack? Do we even need Max HP? Honestly, if we put all of that into a special defense, it's going to take hits a lot better. We're going to run max special defense with like 4 points into defense on the off chance we have to take a hit there. But yeah, that's how we're going to run this. We're going to run this with more special defense investment so it can take a special hit a lot better. Because honestly, that thing looks monstrous right now. That thing looks absolutely monstrous. We're not renaming that either, because Guzzlord is a beautiful name, which we will never change. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the best name in Gen 7 in my opinion. Although, what do we now pair with this team? So we have 3 physical attackers basically, because Toxapex doesn't even attack. So we have 2 physical attackers and a wall. Meaning, I would like something with a reasonable special attack stat. And for that we see Mega Rayquaza, which we can't use. We see Mega Alakazam, which is pretty strong, don't get me wrong. That's a strong Pokemon I wouldn't mind running. And then we see Xurkitree, which is broken. Absolutely broken. So honestly, I think we're just going to run Xurkitree because it's just so good. We're going to run a Salac Berry to try and give it some speed. That is not how you spell Salac. We're going to run Salac Berry for speed. We have the Beast Boost in case we ever get that off. We're going to run Tail Glow on the off chance that they swap out on us or something like that and we get a setup move. We're going to run the Thunderbolt. We're going to run Energy Ball. We're going to run Hidden Power Ice. I ran this in my last team builder. It was amazing. I'm running it again because this thing is just way too brokenly strong. Kartana, Pheromosa, and Xurkitree all just seem way too brokenly strong at the moment. There will probably be an Ubers. I am not 100% sure though. So at the moment we have a little bit of a ground weakness. I would like to get rid of the ground weakness with a flying type. Or a levitate user. Either or, both work. Other than that, we are weak to... We're not terribly weak to Fairy because we have Toxapex. We're not weak to Fighting because we have Toxapex. Anything that Toxapex resists is never getting through this team because Toxapex does not die. A Ghost-type move can be eaten by Guzzlord pretty easily. Eaten by Guzzlord, that's a fun thing to say, just look at it, he will eat anything. I think we're fine with just picking up any old flying type. I don't think we have too much to worry about just yet. We need anything that says new, not stuff that says bang. That's the one thing to remember. I love seeing just Delibird. Just Delibird. It's such an enjoyable thing to see. Mantine got a HP buff of 20 points as well, but I hate that. Because Skarmory didn't. It doesn't make any sense. These two are like complete counters to each other. One is special, one is physical, but you buffed one and not the other. So annoying. I hate it. I absolutely hate the fact they did that. Because now they're no longer pairs of each other, and that bothers me. It really bothers me. Anyway, that's not what I need to be talking about. That's a whole nother video. But we are going to be running something from down here. Celesteela is strong. Silvally Flying, I have no idea if that's strong or not. Probably not. Minior is amazing. Minior is actually amazing. Minior is joining this team. I like Minior. Pick a variant. Blank or blank. I'll go with blank. Blank seems good. Minior Orange. What happened? Minior. Okay, we're just gonna run normal Minior because I have no idea if that's gonna bug out in Pokemon Showdown or not. I hope it doesn't. We're gonna run White Herb because this thing is monstrously strong. For anyone that does not know, its ability when it is under half health. First of all, this is the wrong Minior. We need Minior Meteor to like start. We start with Minior Meteor, which has defensive stats. Then, when his ability activates, he goes into normal Minior, which is a lot bulk. It basically swaps his defenses and attacks and gains double speed. So it's really strong, to be honest. We're going to be running White Herb to try and keep us alive with our defenses after we Shell Smash, that is. And we're going to be running, do we want physical or special? Gets acrobatics, so that pairs quite well, to be honest. Physical rock moves, it gets Stone Edge, which is pretty good. It gets Cosmic Power, which is pretty good if you want to build it bulky, but we don't. Honestly, acrobatics, Earthquake, Stone Edge, let's go. This thing could be physical. We have special attack, the last Pokemon just has to be a special attacker and then I'll be happy. We don't need this much speed. We don't need full speed investment. I'm happy to split things a little bit. I don't feel the need to run too much speed investment because it doesn't just double the speed because of Shell Smash, it doubles the speed again because of the ability, because this goes to a base 120 speed Pokemon. So you're basically getting like quadruple speed, and that's insane. That's actually insane. So I don't feel the need to run that much speed. We're just going to be running a nice little Mini or Shell Smash. And for our final Pokemon, I definitely want something that gets Stealth Rocks to break the Sashes and all those damn Pheromosas and stuff like that. I really want something to get Stealth Rock. I have no idea what gets Stealth Rock. That's the problem. Because I tried to run Mew. That was silly. Don't run Mew. Run things that are not in bank. And then you're fine. Problem will be solved. So, for a Pokemon that would get Stealth Rock, that would fit well with the team, what kind of typing would we be looking for? We would be looking for something to take Rock hits. I'd like something resistant to Rock, that'd be nice. I would like a Steel type, to be honest. Is there any Steel types that are possibly used to get Stealth Rock? Does Kartana really get Stealth Rock? That's kind of crazy if it does. We have Alolan Dugtrio, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of Alolan Dugtrio. I think normal Dugtrio is better. I really do. I don't think Alolan Dugtrio does anything special. Like, if you want Alolan Dugtrio, just run Excadrill. It's better in every way, basically. So I'm not a fan of that. We could run Scizor, but Scizor... In fact, we could run Scizor. Both of our core resist fire. We could run Scizor pretty easily. We could run Mega Scizor. We will try running Mega Scizor. We will see if all Stealth Rock and stuff... Stealth Rock is illegal. Why? I thought I was sorting by Stealth Rock and by Steel type. Was I not? Did I not have both checked? Probably didn't have both checked. Okay, let's try this again. Scizor with Stealth Rock would be amazing, but I was like, that sounds really weird. So instead, we can run... There is not a lot of things we can run. We can run Mega Metagross. A little bit different. Still kind of want to use it though. Wouldn't be bad. We'll try it. We'll run Mega Metagross. We are running Stealth Rock on Mega Metagross. Feels weird. We're running Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Meteor Mash. Because honestly, I don't feel the need for Bullet Punch. Now that could come back and bite me. That could come back and bite me a lot. There's a lot of fast Pokemon. There's a lot of Volt Switch U-turn actions like Volt Switch Circuitry, Choice Scarf, and U-turn Pheromosa. So actually, I think I'd rather run Bullet Punch over Meteor Mash. That feels weird. And we are not going to run Speed. Yeah, we're not running Speed. We're running a weird Metagross set, okay? We're running a very weird Metagross set. We're running Max Attack, and we're going to run it bulky. We're going to run it bulky. So, a little bit different to what I normally would do. But bulky Metagross is fine, I guess. What do we name bulky Metagross? Honestly, you know what? Screw names. Screw names. No one gets names apart from Mimi and Mimikyu. You know what? That looks good. We're going to click validate. Hopefully everything's good. Metagross can't learn Stealth Rock. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Nothing can learn Stealth Rock. Looks like we're changing that quickly then. Okay, we're going to sort by Stealth Rock again. I still want a Steel type because that's got nice typing. This is stressful. Not many Pokemon get Stealth Rock in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Do we just run Skarmory? Just straight hazards with Skarmory. Let's just get rid of Steel for a minute and see what else we could run. Alolan Golem, but then we have that ground weakness, and that's another rock type as well, and I don't like that. Mega Aerodactyl. Right? I'm gonna just quickly check that I can validate if it does get Stealth Rock, because I don't know what gets Stealth Rock and what doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. Okay. There would be 2 rock flying types as well, but I don't know what gets Stealth Rock now. I really don't. Stealth Rock seems a lot harder to use. Just straight up harder to use. I have no idea what gets it in that case. This is a problem. Skarmory looks like it does. So if all else fails, I will take a Skarmory with me. Although I would prefer to use something else, not gonna lie. Skarmory's just kind of there. I don't have anything against it, I just don't want to use it. Instead we could run... not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. You know what? Skarmory, just because I'm sure it's safe rocks, I hope you get rocks. Please get rocks. Please tell me you do get Stealth Rock. Your team is bad. I could get Stealth Rock, that's all I wanted to see. You could also get Spikes, you're just going to be pure hazards and stuff. You're going to get Whirlwind, and you're going to get Roost. So you're going to be a very annoying Pokemon, don't get me wrong, god, my friend just died there. But at the same time, it's kind of needed. We'll give you leftovers because no one else has them, I don't think, because Toxapex is running Rocky Helmet. We have a lot of bulk on this team. So, overall, that is going to wrap up this team building episode, provided everything's valid. I am just going to double check that because Gen 7 has a lot of weird things about it. That's valid. If you guys have enjoyed this team building episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!